I have been very cynical through the years about the NBA media, too close to the forest to see the trees. They told me Anthony Davis was going to wreck the league, and my takeaway was, well, he's not a point guard. He won't drive traffic, nor is he a great shooter. Not going to happen. Blake Griffin will break the league. No, Blake Griffin's not a ball handler, and he can't shoot. He won't do it either. John Wall can't shoot. Derrick Rose can't shoot. Like, if you're under 6'5" and are not an elite ball handler or an elite shooter, you're not going to dominate this league. Now, the guys who can't shoot that have dominated it have been like Shaq or Duncan, who are dominant down low. But it's real simple when I talk to my NBA scouts. Like, Ben Simmons will never dominate the league. He can't shoot. I don't think he's hit a three-pointer this year, maybe one. He'll be a great player. He'll absolutely change a culture. He's not going to dominate the league. This is not going to happen. Like a Tim Duncan, like a Shaq, like a Magic, like a Bird, like an MJ, like a LeBron. Not going to happen. So, the NBA writers tend to love stories over data. And so they had a new story out today. And for years and years, they keep Giannis is the new one in Milwaukee. He's going to change the league. And I'm like, can't ball hand, can't shoot. They're not going to wreck the league. Can't shoot. May score 30 a game, but can't shoot. They asked 105 NBA media members to pick this MVP so far this season, did the Washington Post newspaper. And let me give those 105 NBA media members. Let's do. Can we have a general clap for him here? Just a general. Very. No. LeBron's not number one. That would be asking too much. That would be 12-game winning streak with 2 hot sauce packets, a tangerine, and Channing Frye. That would be asking way too much. But they have him in second place. They have him in second place. It's a start. Our relationship's starting to get mended. It is a start. They have LeBron in second place.
How do you feel about the rest of the lineup there?
Well, let me point to this. The reason I have a little disdain for writers, let's go to the last 3 years of the MVP votes. Have you seen those? Yeah, these are the NBA writers. They go to the games. They know the league. He has one first-place vote in 2 years, a fourth, a third, and a third. So I'd like to congratulate them. By the way, this is in his prime as the best player in the world. One first-place vote. By the way, without Isaiah Thomas, they're on a 12-game winning streak. Look at their schedule. They'll win 19 of the next 20. It should be noted, right now they're on a 12-game winning streak. Let me list their top 6 players in terms of minutes. He has won 12 straight games with J.R. Smith, Kyle Korver, Dwayne Wade, Jay Crowder, Kevin Love, and LeBron. 4 of the 6 are horrible defensively. J.R. Smith, Kyle Korver, D. Wade, and Kevin Love are poor defenders. Jay Crowder and LeBron are really good. No Isaiah Thomas. Totally new roster. In an offensive-driven league, 4 of the 6 top minute performers for the Cavs are poor defenders. 12-game winning streak. Look at the schedule. They could reel off 8 of their next 9. Depends on if they beat Washington in 3 weeks. So I'd like to congratulate you guys. You've got LeBron in second. Just terrific. By the way, Kyrie Irving's third, plays no defense, doesn't rebound, doesn't intimidate. The Greek Freak is fourth, can't shoot. Steph Curry's hurt again.
Oh, come on. So this congratulations is kind of like a backhanded congrats.
You are catching on. By the way, James Harden, by the way, plays no defense.
You
so
realize...
1 and 3 don't play defense, 4 can't shoot, and 5 is hurt again.
You realize that MVP is open to interpretation, and all of these writers have their own views on what that means.
Well, you can... writers need an interpreter because it's not that difficult. I want to show the top 5.
Most valuable player, that could literally mean, if you take him out of the picture, how does the team do without him? If you take LeBron away from his teams... They still have really great players.
If you take James Harden off the Rockets, they still have Chris Paul running the show.
Now?
Well, yeah, this is this year. Now. You take LeBron James off this team, it is Kyle Korver, J.R. Smith, Jay Crowder.
Dwayne Wade.
80. This team would not, they'd go on a 12-game losing streak. If James Harden's literally twisted ankle, Chris Paul steps in tomorrow. He's got Aaron Gordon. They've got the best offensive system, arguably, outside of Golden State in the league. But listen, you got him in second place. The last 2 years, he has one first-place vote, finished third, fourth. So I'm giving thank you now for acknowledging he can play a little.
Isaiah Thomas, when he comes back, Dwayne Wade says he still wants to stay on the bench because Isaiah will need all the shots he can get. And I think that Dwayne Wade could really be up for Sixth Man of the Year. At this point, he's averaging 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists per game. I think that's a smart move. You want to let Isaiah.
This is why Dwayne Wade, not Melo or Derrick Rose, has the titles. Dwayne Wade has always understood. Dwayne Wade said, hey, Shaq, come to Miami. Mm-hmm. Hey, LeBron, come to Miami. Derrick Rose had an opportunity about 8 years ago to call LeBron James when he was thinking about leaving Cleveland. Derrick Rose said, it's not my job.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade said, it's not my job, but I can play with LeBron. This intelligence and self-awareness is so underrated in pro sports. Dwayne Wade is one of the smartest NBA players for years. He has relinquished the ball, minutes, fame, multiple times in his career to Pat Riley, to LeBron, to Bosh, to Shaq, to Gary Payton. This is why Dwayne Wade, so much of being a legend is beyond talent. A lot of times Brady, Russell Wilson, Dwayne Wade, it's also like understanding the room and understanding the value of Belichick and LeBron helping you. Yeah. Derrick Rose could have had LeBron, refused to call him.
It's a good partnership for that. One ego, one lesser ego.
Yeah. I'm happy for Dwayne. This is why Dwayne's great. Not going to fight. This is why, by the way, LeBron recruited him to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Said, dude, be my guy. Spread my message. You and me know the gospel. We want to win one more. And Dwayne's like, look, I'm a Hall of Famer. I'm going to come off the bench. That's a great message for everybody. Yeah. Hey, I'm the Hall of Famer. I'm the guy worth $250 million. I'll come off the bench. Mm-hmm. What a message that is to the Cavalier young guys.
Oklahoma City beat the Jazz yesterday 100-94, which is the Thunder's third straight win. Mm-hmm. Russell Westbrook had a triple-double, but that's not really surprising. What's different is Steven Adams had 20 points and 9 rebounds.
He's a good player.
Yes, and his numbers are significantly up, and Billy Donovan has an interesting explanation why and who he's giving that credit to.
I think people have it really backwards. That's the greatness to me of Carmelo Anthony. The reason why Steven's doing what he's doing is because of Carmelo Anthony and Paul George. And when we're patient on offense, Steven's going to get those opportunities. Steven's not doing really anything different, but I think that a lot of people don't see when they look at Carmelo. Oh, he's only taken 7 or 8 shots in 2 games, and they missed the big picture of what the guy's done for Steven Adams. It should be 1 point for Steven and 1 point for Carmelo. 1 point for Steve, 1 point for Paul. I mean, it's a team.
Adams is maybe, I'll give Jason Whitlock credit.
Okay.
2 years ago, before anybody talked about it, I can remember him telling me on Speak for Yourself, Steven Adams, the most underrated player in the league. And I'm like, this big Aussie with all this. And he's like, he's going to be a star. Steven Adams is a tremendous player.
He is, but I think what Billy Donovan said is important is that Carmelo Anthony and Paul George are being unselfish, which is allowing Steven Adams to shine. Why are you rolling your eyes? That's what you need. Especially when, like I said, before the season even started, when everyone's like, okay, this is too much ego on one team, the only way to really make it work is if they can be unselfish, and that's what they're doing.
They came back from 15 down to the Jazz to win. Let's just slow down.
Hey, at least they won.
Yeah.
A win is a win is a win, right?
Yes.
Steph Curry had an MRI on his ankle that he rolled on Monday night, and the results came back negative. But the team says he's going to be reevaluated in 2 weeks. Are you concerned about his health overall?
Oh, it's paper mache downstairs. Yeah, I mean, he's not just the reality of Steph. I mean, he got hurt one time sliding. He is not a big, thick athlete. I mean, I always say it about LeBron. LeBron's 6'9", 255. Guys like that last longer. And Michael Jordan lifted weights every day. Scottie Pippen. Steph is he's a little like OBJ. He's not built to last season after season after season. Steph and OBJ are smaller, more fragile athletes. They just are. I mean, it's just their body type. It doesn't mean they're not both great.
Right.
But
yeah, I feel bad if you're really great at something, but your own body is failing you in that way. That's got to be really frustrating.
Listen, I've known people in my life who can golf 36 holes, go out drinking all night, get up at 5 and golf again. And I'm like, I would be sick for a week. Like, some people just get a better motor, and some people they're just bigger and stronger and can withstand more.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from the newest show on FS1, First Things First, with Chris Carter and Nick Wright.